Welcome back. We're reading the Native American Indian, the indigenous people of the United States, people who lived here before Columbus came and started a genocide. It's very exciting, fascinating stories. They usually have the oral tradition, so this is what has been compiled. There's probably other books out there that I will read, but it's pretty substantial, pretty thick. This is the book. Love it. It's been awesome. Okay, this story is called The Well-Baked Man from the Pima tribe. The creation of the white man is depicted here, as in many other tales, as one of the creator's slight mistakes. The magician had made the world, but felt that something was missing. What could it be, he thought. What could be missing? Then came to him that what he wanted on this earth was some beings like himself, not just animals. How will I make them? He thought. First he built himself a horno, an oven. Then he took some clay and formed it into a shape like himself. Now, Coyote was hanging around the way he usually does. Coyotes kind of do that. They kind of do hang off to the side. And when Magician, who was Man Maker, was off gathering firewood, Coyote quickly changed the shape of that clay image. Man Maker built a fire inside the horno, then put the image in without looking at it closely. After a while, the magician said, "He must be ready now." He took the image and breathed on it, whereupon it came to life. "Why don't you stand up?" said Man Maker. "What's wrong with you?" The creature barked and wagged its tail. "Ah, oh my! Coyote has tricked me," he said. "Coyote changed my being into an animal like himself." Coyote said, "Well, what's wrong with it? Why can't I have a pretty creature that pleases me?" "Oh my! Well, all right, but don't interfere again. That's why we have the dog. It was Coyote's doing." So Man Maker tried again. They should be companions to each other, he thought. I shouldn't make just one. He shaped humans who were rather like himself and identical with each other in every part. What's wrong here? Man Maker was thinking. Then he saw. Oh my, what? That won't do. How can they increase? So he pulled a little between the legs of one image, saying, "Ah, that's much better." With his fingernail he made a crack in the other image. Ah, he's creating the genital. Ah, got it. That is unique. He put some pleasant feeling in them somewhere. Ah, now it's good. Now they'll be able to do all the necessary things. He put them in the horno to bake. They're done now, Coyote told him. So Man Maker took them out and made them come to life. Oh my, what's wrong? He said. They're underdone. They're not brown enough. They don't belong here. They belong across the water someplace. He scowled at Coyote. Why did you tell me they were done? I can't use them here. So the magician tried again, making a pair like the last one and placing them in the oven. After a while he said, I think they're ready now. No, they aren't done yet, said Coyote. You don't want them to come out too light again. Leave them in a little longer. Well, all right, replied Man Maker. They waited, and then he took them out. Oh my, what's wrong? These are overdone. They're burned too dark. He put them aside. Maybe I can use them some other place across the water. They don't belong here. For the fourth time, Man Maker placed his images inside the oven. Now, don't interfere, he said to Coyote. You give me bad advice. Leave me alone. This time the magician did not listen to Coyote, but took them out when he himself thought they were done. He made them come to life, and the two beings walked around, talked, laughed, and behaved in a seemingly fashion. They were neither underdone nor overdone. These are exactly right, said Man Maker. These really belong here. These I will use. They are beautiful, so that's why we have the Pueblo Indians, based on a fragment recorded in the 1800s. I love it! The tricky coyote, right? He's like, I need a friend, gets the dog, because the dog will actually guard your chickens from the coyote, right? But a coyote and a dog can kind of play, right? So white people is because they're undercooked, and then like the beautiful black colors because like they're a little overdone, and then the red man, as they would call them, the Pueblo Indians, or the just copper beautiful brown color, a little bit in the medium. That's a beautiful poetic way to describe how we got the different races. And what's interesting, he said, let me put them over here. You know, if you think about the equator, right? That it will, you know, like when the sun's rays come in and your UV rays filter it, depending on where you are on the equator, that'll change your skin tone. And your skin tone, right? The melanin in your skin is going to help you filter that UV rays. So you will burn or not burn or absorb, or if you will need more sunlight or less sunlight, right? No, that's beautiful. Put them in the oven in the ordinal, and they're made out of clay. That's creative. I don't care what anyone says. That's adorable. That's awesome. And also, as somebody who like has tried to make like figurines, when he describes how you sculpt the genitals, you're like, oh, that's so true. Like, oh, that's awesome.